Hey guys, and welcome to my next reaction to Classic Who. So yes, today I am serving very Silurian realness. Listen, I know a lot of you don't care, you can skip this part, whatever. But I, every so often I get inspired for a look that is inspired by a show I watch or something like that. Throughout a lot of New Who, I did a lot of TARDIS blue looks in the first and second Doctor Classic Who reactions. I did some black and white looks and everything like that. And sometimes I get inspired, and this is my Silurian look. Now, I knew at some point I was going to probably meet them in Classic Who because, you know, it seems like they were an already established species. And I came up with this look, which it really isn't that impressive or anything like that, but I came up with this look because I loved this dress that kind of gave scaly vibes. I don't know if you can see the detail on it or anything like that. And I was like, oh my god, I should wear that and rock green lipstick. And I did a very kind of more earthy toned eye as opposed to you know, a silver or a blue, or, you know, that might match the green, because Silurians are more earthy, and everything like that. I came up with this about, I don't know, a year ago, a year and a half ago, something like that. It was a long time ago, and I just wrote it down of whenever you meet the Silurians, you're gonna rock this look. That's how insane I am, and that's how sometimes I just come up with looks really far in advance, and I get really excited when I can actually execute them. Yeah, I'm a big planner and crazy person apparently. I do know that I run the risk of kind of just looking like a giant Christmas tree or something because I've got all of the green with my red hair, you know. I mean, I get it, but yeah. Anyway, really, I'm not sure any of you guys care, or probably maybe you think it's stupid, but yeah, wanted to share that with you. I'm really excited to get into this story. I like a lot of the side characters, or the guest characters, that are, you know, kind of individual to this story specifically. And I'm really interested how this is all going to play out, with kind of both sides being a little bit confused about whether they should attack or not, and there being conflict on both sides. So I'm very excited to kind of see what's in store. All right, let's get into it.
Maybe you're son. Why were you killing it? You forget there are no millions of these men. Then we shall destroy them all.
Yeah, lots of conflict, within each side.
Yes, but we have a limited supply of air, and we're using it up all the time.
Well, how long do you reckon we've got to?
2 or 3 hours, at the most.
So you
That's
see, we haven't
lovely.
been exactly idle down here.
But you've got no idea of the fighting power of the humans.
Be quiet!
They've got bombs now to wipe out the whole continent.
Shut up!
Please let me out of here. Let me out of here. Can't you see that I can do you no possible harm?
Oh.
He should be doing something.
The more we move, the quicker we use up the air. We'll wait. You're right, Robbins. Robbins?
Sir?
You could mount an all-out attack. You could send troops into every one of those
Oh,
caves.
The caves are vast.
boy.
Where did he go?
Well, Miss Shaw? Where is he?
Oh.
Crude. The fitting weapon for apes. The device has a certain ingenuity. Remember,
Damn.
what information can be gained from apes? His concern for them may be dangerous.
Then let me ask
Okay.
you again. Where
That
is the doctor?
Silurian is a bit much.
Never mind what your doctor wants. He's done enough damage. Mr. Masters, can't you see you've got to get more troops and destroy these monsters?
We can calculated that it would throw off our atmosphere, destroying all life.
But don't you see that small planet was drawn into the Earth's orbit and became the moon? But if you trust me, I think I can persuade the humans that you are prepared to live with them on this planet in peace. I believe with your advanced technology that you could build cities in parts of the world that man has hitherto completely ignored.
Huh.
Would your people agree to this?
I don't think so. Oh God.
Now look, it's opening again.
The humans have been released.
Thank you for your trust in me.
Oh, that's nice.
Why have you released the apes?
Oh God.
I
Okay.
have
Yeah.
decided that it is possible for the two species to live together. I disagree. We must destroy them.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Now, we could conduct an experiment on this ape. Yes.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Why? Where are you taking me?
Leave the cage.
I think he literally just heard you say you're going to experiment on him. I would not leave that cage. I would. Oh! Oh! Oh God.
You in?
Oh! You did the dip. Oh no, not the. Well, it can't. Oh no. Oh no.
We shall use this creature to destroy all its kind.
Oh God, that's horrifying. I don't know what that means. As much as I think this guy is like completely has not helped things in a lot of ways, like literally they were like, let's experiment on him. I would have tried to take off too. You know what I mean?
So ridiculous, all these people chasing about the caves. How is it supposed to solve my problem?
The Brigadier and the Doctor
Nobody
are
gives a
risking their
fuck
lives
about
trying
your
to solve your
problem.
problems. Brigadier! Thank goodness! Come sit down.
That's right.
Come on, sit down, please.
Oh, what's happened? More fairy stories, Brigadier?
I lost a lot of men in those caves, Dr. Lawrence.
He's probably chatting quite happily to his monster friends.
Do I have your assurance that the humans will agree to our sharing? You will wait here.
Oh God. The noises. Stop touching it. I know, we get it. There's a force field. Please move back so it stops making that noise. Thank you.
I shall destroy you if you defy me again.
Oh.
Now go. He has been infected with a deadly disease which may destroy millions of his species.
But this is diabolical.
It is not my doing. There are those of us unwilling to share this planet.
Oh wow.
Yes, of course, but you must release me at once.
This is not gonna help the whole like we need to go attack them vibe that's going on over here. Like oh no.
We must blow up every entrance to those caves before the Silurians overrun us.
That is precisely what we must not do.
You. I am placing you under arrest.
Oh!
Keep back from him! Look at your wrist. Look at it!
Oh, what is it? Is it? Oh God! Oh God! This is fucking terrifying, though.
We need to get rid of the bacteria. He was no longer fit to lead us.
This whole place should be closed down and put in strict quarantine immediately.
It would bring the center to a standstill.
About time, too. I've got to get down to that
This is
research
just
center
getting
and try and
messier
find
and
an
messier and messier.
But surely hospital's the right place for Baker.
Meredith does not know what he's dealing with. Nobody does. Now, please do as I say.
All right. You'll have to excuse me, sir.
Oh, see, he's still trusting. They may disagree on some stuff right now, but he's still trusting the doctor, and we live for it. We live for it.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I didn't get any sleep last night. I'll send you a copy.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Why is he just running around? Oh my God, this is awful.
Is he dead?
Yes. The first one.
Oh my God, that's pretty savage of them. I know it wasn't all of the Silurians, but Damn.
What's going on here?
He's back.
What do you mean, keep back? This man is ill.
This man is dead. He was killed by an alien disease.
Oh, whoa.
Inside.
Whoa. Oh. I mean, at least he's going by what the doctor says.
Yes.
I know all about your different biochemistry, but we don't know if it makes you immune. Now roll your sleeve up. Come on. Did it hurt?
It was that. Oh, yes, it was agony.
Yes, and the doctor and the nurse we saw at the hospital, and the ambulance man who took Baker there.
Oh,
Has
wow.
everyone here been inoculated?
Masters is gone.
Gone where?
He caught the London train. He must be nearly there by now. I am a scientist, not an office boy.
You're a member of UNIT, Miss Shaw, and you'll do as you're told.
I will not be spoken to in that way.
Yes.
Doctor.
Go with him, please. Anyone who's been in contact with Masters has got to be quarantined.
Wow. Oh my god. Like, this is nuts, see? Just takes one person. How very relevant this is. Jesus. This is a mess.
Administrative silence, please.
You are not okay.
Well, I've got men at all the cave mouths, and I've sent for reinforcements, so we'll be ready for them if they do try anything.
Brigadier, at all costs, we must avoid a pitched battle.
Yeah.
You don't still think we can coexist with the Silurians, do you?
Ooh.
Don't forget
Okay.
that one of them released me, which is...
I am the leader now.
Oh. Just because?
I am the leader now.
Okay. No, I don't. You don't need to talk directly to me.
The one who took the sample of bacteria was a highly intelligent specimen.
My staff are suffering the ill effects of a series of compulsory
You
injections.
haven't had your own injections yet, have you?
No, nor do I intend to.
But you've got to have them. It's for your own good.
Rubbish. Why should I waste my time having useless injections against an imaginary epidemic?
Oh my god.
Major Baker is dead.
He may have been ill for some time. I should be interested to see the
This
results of the
isn't.
post-mortem.
Wow.
But you must admit there is
I will admit nothing.
Wow.
Now, what's the matter with him?
How relevant. Oh no. Like, it's already started. Like, it's just, this is fucked. This is fucked. Oh my god. Oh lord. Oh no. Oh
Come
no.
in, Gallery 5.
See,
Come
oh
in,
boy.
Gallery 5.
You know. Oh god. Oh god. Well, there goes that.
We must recapture the one that took the sample. Without him, the others will die from the disease. Come with me.
See, this is a problem. This is a problem.
Maybe a combination of them will probably cure this disease.
Great. Get to work.
Is which? I hope I shan't be too late.
I mean, like, come on. This fucker. Wow.
The doctor and Miss Shaw have been working flat out for a very long time. They're tackling an immensely difficult task under conditions of great pressure, and I do not propose to make it worse for them by breathing down their necks. Excuse me, will you?
See, I really like him. I like that he has, like, he knows that they're working hard. He's not trying to, like, be obnoxious to them or anything like that.
I'm beginning to lose confidence for the first time in my life.
Oh, wow.
And that covers several thousand years.
Yeah, that's quite a
Well, at least you've
statement.
narrowed it down to 40 possible drugs.
Liz, what's you all right?
Sorry, I feel dizzy.
I'm all right.
Oh, come on, Doctor, I think you...
Liz, I'm all right.
Oh, boy. Well, I don't think anybody's all right now because just everybody's getting infected left and right. Oh, doctor, see, you're not okay. You're not okay. Somebody's got to work on this, though.
His face!
I've had enough of you.
I really must insist, sir, you're endangering all of us.
Insist? Who are you to insist?
This fucker?
I was director of an important research establishment.
Oh my god.
Now, and you are to blame.
You're about to die. That was
I'm in charge of this place.
mature. Okay.
I have to throw you out right
Oh, so sad. At least we won't have to hear him talk anymore. That's insensitive of me. I'm sorry. But like, really.
I think I found it.
You found the
Oh,
antidote?
good.
It works in the laboratory. Now let's see whether it works in practice.
Wow, this is really something. Oh
Want to see answers?
Yes, his temperature's dropped and his pulse is normal.
That's excellent. Excellent.
The Silurians have killed Sergeant Hart.
Any sign of a major attack?
Yes, they've broken out of their base and are advancing everywhere.
Right.
See, yeah, see, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy.
Lethbridge Stewart.
Oh no! Oh no, they're coming through the wall? Oh fuck. Yeah, this is a problem. Oh no. Oh no. Well, maybe they should go check on the doctor. Oh no. Okay. Wow. Okay. Before I get into anything else, I do want to say I will be slightly relieved when this story is over, because the noises are crazy. They're crazy. They're really shrill. I'm loving the story, not loving the noises. That's how I describe this. Okay. Wow. Whew. How relevant this all is with the virus breaking out and coming into contact, and you know, was it Lawrence that was it Lawrence or Masters? Jeez. Well, I'll find out when I rewatch, but you know, kind of say like I don't need any sort of medication or anything, and wow. Just a lot of the comments kind of back and forth in this episode are stuff that we're actually genuinely kind of dealing with right now when it comes to what's happening. Crazy. So how very relevant. Yeah, wow. So to kind of remove that and not, you know, make all of the parallels and everything like that, what an interesting strategy for the Silurians, the ones that did want to attack, so to speak. I have to say, first of all, it's pretty rough. Like that's definitely a way to take out another species that you want out of the way, is to just infect all of them, you know, and it's a bit smarter than just going into battle. As much as the Silurians, I think, you know, they do have an advantage technology wise, and maybe weapons wise as well. You know, there are a lot of humans, and I don't entirely know the exact number. I don't know if they've said or whatever of how many Silurians are about, but they probably are quite outnumbered. So doing this is their way of being able to take out their enemy with, you know, minimal damage to themselves. And it's pretty ruthless, I gotta say. Okay. Wow. There's just so much. I love the story in the sense of, as I have said before, both sides are comprised of people who kind of want to take action, and in a violent sense, and people who, I kind of don't think that that's necessary. Now, I don't know. I don't know that people would just be okay with the doctor's plan of, there are like really hot places that aren't really inhabited, so you guys could build your cities there or whatever. Like, as he was saying that, in theory, it's such a great idea, but it's just like you'd have to get like, not just the people that he's with. It's not just the people, like, you'd have to get the entire world, like, on board with that. It would, I feel like there would be some logistics that there would be some situations with that. However, obviously you kind of, well, watching this story, I like how they're portraying both sides. In the sense of, obviously we kind of know where the doctor's coming from. If not all of them are bad, we can't just go in guns a-blazing and just murder all of them. It's not right. And I like that they're showing that side, and that they're showing, that there are, the leader, before they went and killed their own leader, he was being very reasonable, and there was kind of a lot of hope for the rest of this story with him and the doctor kind of doing the negotiating. And if we go into how some of it, now there's obviously, the woman, I'm forgetting her name, that's like super like, let's go and attack everybody. She's a bit much, and that the Silurian on the other side he's a bit much. But I don't want to say that she's like, I don't want to say that she's just super, like, I mean, obviously somebody that I think she actually deeply cared about died at the hands of a Silurian, whether it was deserved or not, removed, like, and they are, there has been violence, and obviously they set this fucking thing, like, I like this story because it really puts the forefront of a very moral, like, conflict. Because at the same time, as much as I can see obviously where the doctor's coming from, I can also kind of see where the brigadier is coming from, in a sense. And he hasn't, I'll talk about him in a second, but like, I feel like he, they set like a virus out, and I know that it was just one of the, or not a handful of them, or maybe not all of them, right? But those handfuls are actually in charge. So can we try and just remove them from power? Are we going to go out all guns blazing? Like, it's not like there hasn't been deaths because of the Silurians. So I like that they're actually showcasing it in the sense of it actually being kind of like two sides of this situation, of this conflict, and not just, it's not being portrayed as, there's an alien race that's different from us, let's shoot it. Like, like, I like that there's actually, within the writing, a little bit more of a, I don't know, showing both sides is basically what I'm trying to say when it comes to this. I think in an ideal world, it would turn into, maybe they would try and do their best to take out the people who are in leadership positions within the Silurians that are releasing this. I mean, right? Like, they're not like the best Silurians out there, right? So like, I just, but it's messy at this point, because now that's a straight up attack on the human race. There were deaths before in this story that were more so like out of self-defense or whatever, and the Doctor could make a case for that. It's going to be a little bit more difficult for the Doctor to make a case about, what's going on within these last two episodes. Because that's an actual attack, and people are dying, and there's, stuff going on. So I'm very interested to see how they're going to wrap this up and everything. I like the Brigadier's, the way that he the way that he kind of like speaks about the way that he like handles the Doctor. I like that he doesn't think that he like knows more than the Doctor. I like that he respects, that's the word, he respects what the Doctor is trying to do. Now, they may be disagreeing, and I don't know what's going to happen in this last episode. Like, I'm nervous because I feel like there's just too much going on. So some action is going to be taking place, and as much as, I don't really know how this story is going to end. I don't really think that, the Silurians come up and build their own city or what. I feel like I would have heard about that if that was like the case of how this story resolved. So, I don't know. But, I do like the fact that the Brigadier does kind of respect what the Doctor is doing, and he does defer to him in certain situations, and he respects his knowledge, and kind of also, it's when just like little moments of like when he's told like, oh, you need to like hurry him up or whatever, and he's like, do you think the Doctor's not working? Like, I mean, what is me going in there and trying to be like, you go faster, like, that's not going to help anything. And I think I really like that he seems to be pretty level-headed, and he like is very good. And this is just my opinion off of like the few stories that I've seen him in, so I will learn more about him as time goes on, but he seems to be able to look at the situation and do a decent assessment of what's going on, like when they're trapped in the caves and stuff, and he's like, this is our best course of action is to kind of sit here and wait for help, as much as like that's not what people want to do. People want to go out and like do like and at least try to get out themselves, like if they're gonna die down there. But he seems to be very good at like reading the situation and kind of going, okay, this is what this is probably the best course of action. I've thought about all the factors, and this is, I kind of like that sort of very rational type of thinking. And it will be interesting to see if it ever happens that he doesn't really go with more so like rational type of thinking, if he makes more emotional decisions. I wonder if that will ever come up. I'm very curious. And I think that way of thinking might be, some of it is probably just the fact that that's just who he is. But I think also, he's done, if we think about the story that we met him in, like all of his men got like completely killed. It was all of them. I'm pretty sure it was all of them. And like maybe him sort of, you gotta think that that like has stuck with him. And I don't know if that's the first time that that's ever happened to him, or I would assume it maybe wouldn't be the first time that he's lost men, but you gotta think that certain things like that is really going to stick and affect somebody. And you know, there might be a little bit more to like the root of why he's a little bit more cautious. I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with being prepared. The only thing, and I understand why the doctor is nervous, because he doesn't want people to go guns a-blazing. And if, you know, he arms a bunch of people who are probably really scared, and, you know, then guns a-blazing is probably going to happen. But I don't necessarily ever like blame the Brigadier for wanting to like be armed. You know what I mean? In dealing, especially with like the amount of like men that he's lost and everything like that. But it's really interesting. I love the dynamic. It's making me like question things and think about the conflict. And you know, I hope the doctor and the Brigadier can make it out of this story being friends. I'm a little worried because I don't know, I feel like some shit's about to happen in the last episode, so I don't really know. But yeah, I'm kind of, wow. Yeah, this was a really interesting 2 parts because we've got some relevant stuff going on. I can't ignore that. As much as like, I know that like sometimes like people look at like my videos or these types of reaction videos as like a way to escape, or, you know, like whatever it is. And from like what's going on in real life, and sometimes you need a distraction, and I hope that I can provide that for you guys. Like I really try my best to do that. Like I really, that's kind of one of the main goals. But at the same time, when something is so, you know, relevant to what's going on in the world, I think I would sound pretty stupid if I wasn't like, wow, that's very interesting, you know, parallel of everything that's going on. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.